paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all got a problem, my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my haters.
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a
She'll allow us to move down there. Basically, live with her for a month until we find, like someplace to go. So I was like, all right, fuck it, that works. My thing is the girls. I'm like, how does that work?
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers. Kickoff. Here's Ryan Stonehouse. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 46. Herbert from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Crosses the 35, room for more. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
21 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert on first down. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Herbert throwing again. McConkey's got it again. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Dumps it off to his running back. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a smaller amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop them.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Dropped for the first down. He met no gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Fits it through the middle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They go play action on first down. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? 70 Lion.
Throw run here, it's Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
79 Bronco. Hawks 70. Hawks.
Pass play coming here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Timeout call And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Head to 60. Head to 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
3rd down from the gun. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Herbert out of his end zone. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt to pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt pulled to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion. So that
up to the races, middle of the field. The 30. Gets the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
The kick is blocked and no good.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed out at the 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Forced out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Getting out to his left. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got a man left. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We're back to SoFi right after this. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th. Motioning left is their running back. Here's the snap on 4th. He connects downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down, New York.
Let's go now. 79.
They'll throw it. He's still going at the 30. Running in the red zone. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game. On is Katie York for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets get it back to within 6.
13. Jets 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Darius Davis to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
And that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never evidence an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
On 4th down, they snap it to Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
1st down.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Herbert now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
21 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. This is caught near the pylon. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hampton. Does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Herbert from the gun. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up by 12. Dicker on now for the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film and they liked it. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Real cool. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 17.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, Mustang 19.
First down, play action. Caught, nice game left side. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a one-score game in the first half. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets trim the deficit down to 5.
19. Jets 14.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be out of bounds after a tough return. Offense looking at its own 17 to begin the drive.
At their own 17-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Chargers currently on top here at SoFi. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He finds Johnston. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. Tucker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers push the lead up to 12. Tucker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive at home. Giving 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go play action. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Working quickly here.
First down, Jets.
Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
A loss of 3 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard
Looking for a pass
line.
on 2nd and short. Escapes out to the left. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
It's a gain of
That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
59. Crowd right. 5-9. Hey, easy. We'll go 4.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns.
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
60 Eagles.
He'll throw it. Fits it through the middle. And he has this down to the 34. The Jets take their first time out. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
13 yards. First down, New York.
Shotgun snap and give to Hall. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here.
7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing on seconds. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's is hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Pickup of 17. And that's good for a Jets first down. Pass play now. Finds the in route complete. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down, New York.
From the red zone now. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Second and 10. Herbert trying again. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Dicker on now for the PAT. So before we get into Jets, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Jim Harbaugh sticking with his offense. They're going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2.
They give it to the back of the zone read. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Score, Chargers 40, Jets 20.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's in a hurry up here.
A loss of 4 yards.
Looking in the air here. Throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Well, the